In 2025, Paris Jackson, the only daughter of the legendary Michael Jackson, continues to carve her own path in the entertainment industry, defying critics with a boldness that reflects her resilience, individuality, and commitment to authenticity. At 27, Paris has faced intense public scrutiny since childhood, yet she remains unapologetic in her choices. Whether it's her daring fashion statements, her music career, or her decision to perform on the anniversary of her father's death. This essay explores why Paris Jackson's defiance of critics in 2025 is a powerful statement of self-empowerment, how she navigates her complex legacy, and the broader cultural implications of her actions. A legacy under scrutiny. Born on April 3, 1998, to Michael Jackson and Debbie Rowe, Paris Michael Catherine Jackson grew up in the shadow of one of the world's most iconic entertainers. Her early life was marked by both privilege and pain, including the loss of her father in 2009, which thrust her and her siblings, Prince and Biggie, into the global spotlight. Paris has openly discussed her struggles with depression, addiction, and trauma, including a sexual assault at age 14 and multiple suicide attempts. By 15, she was an intravenous drug addict, but she has since celebrated 5 years of sobriety in 2025, a testament to her strength. The weight of her father's legacy has been both a blessing and a burden. Michael Jackson's estate, valued at over $1 billion, provides Paris and her siblings with substantial financial security, but it also subjects them to relentless public expectations. Fans and critics alike often compare Paris's career choices to her father's unparalleled success, creating an unfair standard that she has consistently rejected. In 2025, Paris's defiance of these expectations is evident in her refusal to conform to traditional celebrity norms, choosing instead to prioritize her mental health, artistic expression, and personal values. Fashion as rebellion. One of the most visible ways Paris has defied critics in 2025 is through her bold fashion choices, particularly during Paris Fashion Week in March. At Stella McCartney's Fall 2025 show, Paris wore a sheer, off-the-shoulder black dress from the brand's Spring 2025 collection, which revealed her breasts and sparked widespread controversy. The outfit, described as risque by some and chic by others, drew significant backlash online, with critics accusing her of seeking attention or disrespecting her father's legacy. Paris responded with a series of Instagram stories on March 7th, addressing the good amount of flack she received. "I don't really understand why the human body is a driving force for so much discomfort in so many people," she said. "It's just a body. We look at other naked animals all the time. Don't get uncomfortable with our bodies." Her argument, that humans are animals and societal taboos around nudity are arbitrary, challenged conventional norms and redirected attention to more pressing issues like environmental conservation. "Let's do something for the planet, man. Stop freaking out about nipples," she urged. Throughout Fashion Week, Paris doubled down on her sheer aesthetic, wearing an Iris Van Herpen gown, with macrame cutouts at the Louvre's Grand Fashion Dinner and a billowing sheer dress at the Coste Party. These choices were not mere provocations, but deliberate acts of self-expression. Paris has long used fashion to assert her individuality, from her bohemian Fendi dress at the 2025 Tribeca Film Festival to her old Hollywood-inspired Vivienne Westwood gown at Cannes. By refusing to bow to criticism, she challenges societal double standards that often shame women for embracing their bodies while celebrating similar boldness in men. Music and performance. Honoring her father on her terms. Paris's music career is another arena where she defies critics, particularly in 2025, as she navigates the delicate balance of honoring her father while forging her own identity. Her debut solo album, Wilted 2020, marked her departure from Michael Jackson's pop legacy, embracing an alternative, folk-inspired sound influenced by early 2000s bands. Critics praised its authenticity, with Rolling Stone awarding it 3.5 stars, and NME calling it enthralling, inconsistent, and at times, excellent. In 2025, Paris continues to perform with bands like Incubus and Manchester Orchestra, showcasing her versatility as a singer and ukulele player. Her decision to perform on June 25, 2025, the 16th anniversary of Michael Jackson's death, sparked significant controversy among fans. scheduled to open for Incubus at Bridgestone Arena in Nashville, Paris, faced accusations of insensitivity for working on such a negative anniversary. In a now-expired Instagram story, she explained that, as a supporting act, she has no control over tour dates. "When you're first of three and you're not headlining these shows, you don't pick what date you perform," she said, adding sarcastically, "So I'm gonna tell them, sorry guys, we can't perform on this date, F***KU. Paris's blunt response underscored her frustration with fans' unrealistic expectations. She emphasized that Incubus was doing me a favor by including her on the tour, highlighting the practical realities of the music industry. Social media users rallied to her defense, with one writing, "Leave Paris Jackson alone. She is trying to live her life and she is doing a fantastic job at it." Another argued, "Paris shouldn't have to explain to you people that it is not her who chose and arranged those performing touring dates." Her defiance in this instance reflects her commitment to her career, even when it conflicts with public sentiment. Navigating personal trauma and public perception. Paris's defiance of critics is deeply rooted in her personal journey of healing and self-discovery. In 2020, she revealed that a therapeutic school in Utah where she spent her high school years subjected her to extensive abuse, contradicting her earlier claims that it helped her overcome depression. This revelation, prompted by Paris Hilton's documentary This Is Paris, highlighted Paris Jackson's willingness to speak truth to power, even at the risk of revisiting painful memories. Her sobriety milestone in 2025, 5 years free from alcohol and heroin, further demonstrates her resilience. Paris has been candid about her struggles, including a 2019 suicide attempt that she initially denied but later confirmed. By sharing these experiences, she challenges the stigma surrounding mental health and addiction, inspiring others to seek help. Her engagement to songwriter Justin Long, announced in 2025, also signals a new chapter of personal stability as she balances her public career with a private life. Cultural implications of Paris's defiance. Jackson's bold moves in 2025 have broader cultural implications, particularly for women in the entertainment industry. Her refusal to apologize for her body or her career choices challenges patriarchal norms that dictate how women should behave in the public eye. By embracing sheer fashion, she joins a wave of celebrities, such as those at the 2025 Vanity Fair Oscars party, who normalize transparency and reject outdated modesty standards. Her environmental advocacy, woven into her critique of fashion backlash, also aligns with a growing movement among young celebrities to use their platforms for social good. Moreover, Paris's defiance of Michael Jackson's fans highlights the tension between legacy and individuality. Many fans expect her to preserve her father's image as a flawless icon, but Paris insists on living authentically, even if it means disappointing them. This stance resonates with other Nepo babies who struggle to establish their own identities under the weight of famous parents. Paris's unapologetic approach, evident in her sarcastic retorts and continued performances, sets a precedent for younger artists to prioritize their own voices over external pressures. In 2025, Paris Jackson's defiance of critics is a multifaceted act of empowerment, rooted in her personal growth, artistic ambition, and rejection of societal constraints. Whether through her provocative fashion, her music career, or her candid responses to backlash, Paris asserts her right to define herself on her own terms. Her journey from a traumatized teenager to a sober, engaged, and thriving artist is a testament to her resilience, while her willingness to challenge norms inspires others to embrace their authenticity. As she navigates her father's towering legacy, Paris Jackson proves that boldness is not just about defying critics. It's about living truthfully in a world that demands conformity. If you found this video informative, please give it a thumbs up, share it with friends, and don't forget to subscribe for more content like this.